Joining me now, the co-host of the Ruthless podcast, Josh Holmes, comfortably smug, Michael Duncan, and John Ashbrook. It's been too long, fellas. It's been way too long since we've seen each other. Nothing to bring us together.
It's been a while. Stop bumping us from your show at the end.
It's not me. It's Trump. It's President Trump, smug. I mean, he jumps in, he signs an executive order, and look at you. You got sent to the sidelines.
Yeah, we've been reduced to consuming shirtless Instagram posts from you, Will. That's the only time we see your face around here.
The only reason that picture is making the rounds is because it's with Scott Ruskin, okay? American hero. And I don't really want you talking that way about an American hero, Holmes.
That sounds like a touch of projection, something that Gavin Newsom is familiar with, this
Great
authenticity.
Great pivot.
Holy smokes. You notice the one thing in that whole run-up that I was just reminded of is that every Democrat who is ambitious at all has to sort of not only project their problems on whoever their political opponent is, but also every Republican that is a serious threat is the worst.
Yep.
Right?
Yes.
It was like John McCain was the secret racist. Mitt Romney had binders full of women. Donald Trump, literally Hitler, as they say. And now this guy, JD Vance, he's worse than Trump. It's the most predictable thing in politics that everyone who comes along is the worst.
Well, and my second favorite to that is newfound respect for Republican.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Past Republican always gets newfound respect.
Newfound respect.
Right.
And new Republican is twice as scary.
Right. Well, by the way, on that, Duncan, where are we? Because you're absolutely right on the scale. So predictable, as Holmes said. JD Vance will soon be, it's going to be tough because when you make Donald Trump Hitler, I don't know where you go. How do you make JD Vance worse than Hitler? They're going to find a way. He's going to be Satan. They're going to find a way to say JD Vance is the worse than Donald Trump. But where are we on the scale going backwards, Duncan? Is George W. Bush cool now to Democrats?
I mean, I would think so. I feel like with every Republican, they have this rehabilitation where they can compare and contrast the former president to what we have currently. And it always gets worse. I don't know what they're going to invent about J.D. Vance, but I promise it'll somehow be super Hitler.
I mean, that's the thing is like they used to literally march through the streets calling George W. Bush Hitler. And now they're like, well, say what you will about George W. Bush. He wasn't an authoritarian fascist like Trump.
Right.
By the time Barron is president, they'll be like, Trump was the nicest guy.
Right. Ashbrook, you like me, we're kind of, I always say this to you, and I don't mean, we're old guys, compared to, I guess, everybody else at the table. But I think you're actually not older than the rest of the guys, but we'll play into it. So do you identify with Bernie Sanders in this moment? Watch.
I support a national health care program which will cut the cost of health care
it's my
per person.
time. It's
but you're
my
attacking me.
No,
you're
I'm
going
pointing
to
out
attack
facts.
me. I'm going to respond.
I'm pointing out facts. You can say what you want. I'm just pointing out facts. Anyways, I ranted too long. Let's talk about some...
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry, I didn't ask your opinion on that. And if I cared about your opinion, I would ask you. But I don't care about your opinion.
Well,
you're part of the system. You're part of the problem. You've been sitting here longer than I've even been alive. This is your problem. You should have fixed this a long time ago.
Do you feel attacked, Ashbrook? By the way, his math, I think, is actually right. I bet you Bernie's been sitting there longer than Mullen has been alive.
I think, yeah, dude, I think that's exactly right. And Markwayne Mullin, first of all, what a great guy. But he makes a great point. If you think about it, we talked about this before the show. Bernie Sanders has been in Congress or in the Senate for a very long time. 8 terms in the House, 4 terms in the Senate. If he is allowed to serve that many terms in Congress, why can't our great president, Donald Trump, serve 3 terms in the White House? You're looking at a show full of people where there is one guy who supports a 3rd term for Donald Trump. These 3 guys oppose it. I think he deserves it. I think he's a wonderful president, and I think you should support it too, Will.
Well, Ashbrook, I think brings up a really good point on the House and the Senate. 8 terms in the House, 4 terms in the Senate for Bernie Sanders. When I was born, Bernie Sanders was the mayor of Burlington, Vermont. Right. He's been in politics his entire life. And I got to say, for Markwayne Mullin, that's a guy who knows combat sports, but I don't think I've ever seen a senatorial suplex quite like that.
Boy, Ashbrook just cut the promo though, calling for a 3rd term. That'll send. There's gonna be smoke coming out of the ears. That's gonna be a big problem. Ashbrook. Let them lose their minds. Okay, thank you, Josh, Smug, Michael, and John.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.